On to our next project. We got our Duramax sitting here. You guys know the deal. Duramax race truck, drag and drive truck. It's kind of been a slow process getting that thing going, but we finally got a built engine in it. Ran a best time in the 8th mile of a 6:80 so far, and we're hoping to increase that number and bring it down, along with trying to do some quarter-mile stuff with it. So for now, we've got the truck here. We're gonna pull it in. A big step we need to take, we need to do something with the nitrous system on it. We were spraying a very small shot of nitrous, like I think it's like a 30 jet.
Yeah, it's not very much.
35. And we're really just using it to spool it up off the line and get the hit from the line. And then, I mean, I think I held it for maybe, I don't know, to the 330 last time we ran it, and ran a 680. So we got some goodies to put on for the nitrous kit, and we're gonna take this thing to the drag strip, test it out, see what it runs. I'd love to be seeing this thing deeper in the 6s, and then obviously, you know, maybe even see what it runs in the quarter, because we have no idea yet. So this will be our baseline numbers for the quarter mile, and then we can kind of go from there. Been happy with it. It's been working good. Obviously, we put the built motor in it, shaved some weight out of it. We haven't done anything with the suspension yet. We're waiting right now. We want to get the suspension done, but I'm waiting on a few things to get that done. I do have a gear set for it, and I possibly have a different rear end for it. So all that is coming together. It's doing good. We just need to we're basically going to start getting a little bit faster, and then once we outdo the suspension, which I know that's going to help us right off the rip, because right now we're still running full leaf springs in the rear, torsion bar front, all this stuff that we're running super heavy. That's going to shave a ton of weight out, and on top of that, it's going to make this thing hook up off the line and go. But for now, we'll go show you guys what we got for our nitrous kit. We'll get it pulled in, and then show you guys how we're going to make that a little bit better, and basically just make the truck faster in every which way.
Like I always say, get her in here to my operating table.
Well, made it in. We are having a couple issues. I think from sitting outside, we got some water in the fuel, so we're gonna drain the fuel, and we're hopefully gonna be able to get all that water out of there, get the filters off the fast, and hopefully, you know, the water separator probably caught the majority of it, but I don't know, it was doing some weird stuff, so hopefully that takes care of it. But for now, our boys over at Nitrous Express got us hooked up with some goodies. Got a couple bottles, and on top of that, we're gonna be using their Max 6 programmer, which is basically something that's gonna plug into this truck, and it can dial all of our nitrous system in. So the issue I'm having right now with the controller I have, there's not very many options on there. It's very vague. So I needed something to step it up a little bit. So I reached out to them, good company. So far, it sent us what we needed. So basically this is a Max 6 controller. And what this is gonna do is, it's gonna help the nitrous come on. Maximizer 6 progressive controller. I want to call it correctly for them. So basically what this is going to do is, this is going to help our nitrous come on in certain stages. So now we can program this thing for torque converter lockup, how many seconds after I go wide open throttle to have the spray come on. It can be controlled by several different things. Right now, like I said, we're running a spool jet, we're on a launch jet basically, and then we have nothing really after that. So this will give me 2 stages where we can basically have the spool jet going, launch it, and then boom, we can take a big hit, second hit, 2, 3, 4 stages, however many stages we want. So pretty cool deal. Got a nice little monitor to be able to adjust everything on, make everything work. So we're pretty excited. We're gonna get this thing installed, get it wired up, and then hopefully we see some faster times. I know just being able to lock the torque converter earlier, this is gonna help with that. You can lock the torque converter at a certain time. Just being able to do that is going to give us a huge time increase. So enough of the talking. Let's jump into this thing. We're going to get this thing installed. Once it's installed, we're going to take out the drag strip, do some test hits, see this thing, watch the magic happen, as they say, right?
That's what I heard.
Watch the times just drop
Absolutely.
off. So big shout out to these guys. Thank you guys for jumping on board. We appreciate it. Big in the diesel world, Nitrous Express is, so pretty awesome. We're going to have the best of the best on this thing and get it ready for the track.
Hey, if you give me just a second, I'll get this installed.
That's, hey.
It didn't work. I'll just do it the other way.
It's getting out of hand.
These people got to take care of me. They know how hard I'm laboring. Ooh, got the beef sticks.
So we actually got a note in this one.
See what this little girl says. This is a variety pack. It's a gift for you. You've been waiting a long time since Texas. Don't let JH throw them out. Enjoy you guys' content. Mike from Tennessee.
Thanks, buddy.
We appreciate it. I enjoy your beef jerky.
This guy's beef jerky kick. Unbelievable.
Ooh,
Mike,
well,
we appreciate you, bud.
The only downside to this is now I don't get lunch break.
What do you think?
I think she's ready to go fast.
That's it, man. So we got our Nitrous Express Maximizer progressive controller wired up. Got it programmed in. This thing was pretty big learning experience. I've never messed with programming for nitrous or anything like that. We called it MTKB Racing. Our boys over there helped us out, get it dialed in. So basically this nitrous is going to come in and it's going to ramp in. So basically when I let off the brake, I'll still have my bumping button for the line. And then when I let off the brake, it's going to have a timer, and that timer is going to go for about 0.4 seconds. It's going, or 0.25 seconds, going to start ramping the nitrous in from 11% all the way into 100%. And it's going to be hitting 100% at about 4.5 seconds. So it'll be running the last half of the track with 100% nitrous. We're going to start with this jet somewhere in the 70s and work our way up, whatever we think is safe. We don't want to blow this thing up or break it. So we're going to try our best. And also we will have a lockup switch with wired in tomorrow, and then can go to the track tomorrow night. So hopefully get to the track, test this thing out. Weather holds out and we should be good. We actually got delayed. We had to wait a week. We had some stuff happen. So we did not make it to the track last week. So this will be the first time we get to go rip it. But so far, so good. Let's get this thing on the track, feed it some nitrous, see what it does. Getting that high test race fuel or what?
Yeah, this is the green fuel.
Why does it look red?
There's a little red in there. A little something, something.
Off-road diesel?
A little something, something special.
Hell yeah, dude. Truck is in. It's together. We're about to go rip this thing in the drag strip. Again, huge shout out at Nitrous Express for setting us up with this Maximizer 6 programmer. We're going to hopefully get this thing dialed in today. MTKB Racing. Huge shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for helping us with everything. And, oh yeah. Let's go get a 10-second pass.
See what you do.
I'm hoping for a 10. I think we got it dialed in enough for a 10-second pass.
Alrighty. We're getting ready to go. First pass of the night. See what this old girl makes. Come on, old girl, do everything you're supposed to do. And 11-0 pass. I slung the dang belt. God dang it. Oh, I did sling the belt.
I don't know. I didn't get my time slip. There was nobody down there handing them out unless I went to the wrong side. Maybe I missed it.
They said that there was no time slips. You had to get them off the website or whatever, the app.
Oh, really? Okay.
But it was 11:01 is what you ran.
11:01?
Yep.
Man, I need to see a time slip. 11:01. Do you know the mile per hour?
I didn't. I mean, I can look back and tell you.
Dave, you got the mile per... So I don't know what just happened, but this thing, I do know what happened.
129?
I do know what happened. 129 miles an hour at 11:0? I don't think that's right. I'll have to look at my time slip and see. But dang it, man. That could be right, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I think I know what I did. I screwed up at the line, I think, and I didn't shift the truck properly to take off in second gear like it should. Just the whole deal wasn't good. Stupid beginner move. I did hit lockup pretty quick. The truck felt like it pulled very hard, but every time it shifted, it almost like slammed the limiter and like pa 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 pa. And so unfortunately, we didn't get a good run because I know I screwed up at the line. And dang it, man. Not cool. Oh well. Oh, and the belt flung off, I think. So.
Well, hopefully we put the belt back on.
Pop the hood and hopefully we get the belt back on.
Got bad news, bud. Did you bring that glue with you? Glue this whole deal back together?
Well, that did not go nearly like I wanted it to. I'm gonna have to pull the time slip up. There's an app for Braden Motorsports parts where I can pull the time slip on it. I'm gonna go ahead and do that and see what the 60 foot was and what all the runs were. I just don't know why it flung a belt again. We have to have a pulley or something that's just out. It looks like everything is in line, but something's got to be out. I don't know. Very piss poor run on that one. That was terrible. Real bad stuff. Slower than we were at the last race. That's not good. We had a lot of issues though. So ended up running a 1.975 60 foot, which is absolutely terrible. 7.1 eighth mile, which is 0.3 slower than at 8th bend. 7.1 at 100, but I gained 30 miles an hour from the 8th to the quarter. I mean, 11:032 at 129 mile an hour. I mean, it's just, yeah, it was, I lost myself. I don't know where I went.
28.
All right, there it is. So, all in all, really bad. Not ideal. But it's okay. First run, that's why we come out here. First run, that's why we come out here and test, get this thing down there. But I can tell you, if I ran an 11.0 with that miserable of a 60 foot and 8th mile, we're spraying more nitrous. We have about the same weight, but we also can lock the converter now earlier. So with all of that going on, we should have ran a way better time. We're running that. I would say a mid 10 is very, very, very attainable, if not down close to a 9. So unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to call it there because I don't have an extra belt. I'm gonna have to get about 5 belts every event we go to with this thing, just in case this happens again. But I think part of it was the violent shifts it did. It was super violent. I mean, it shook the whole truck. I thought the truck broke for a second, and I figured it was only gonna happen once, but it happened twice, I think.
2 or 3 times.
2 or 3 times, yeah. So every shift it did it, and so that's not good. But I think it was because when I came to the line, I didn't launch it properly. Obviously, I didn't. The tree screwed me up. I was easing forward and I didn't realize it. But all right, well, I guess we'll call it there, unfortunately. But we will be back out the track, and we will hopefully be putting down some better times than what we did tonight. Thank you for watching the JH channel. We'll